And we're back.
Uh,
Alright.
okay, two
Yeah.
um D20, didn't you?
Yeah.
I don't got a D20.
Well, use random.org and just like you're gonna in the bottom
Oh,
like the bottom thing, just put 20 as opposed to 100, and then click go, and it should give you a number 1 to 20, and you can use that.
okay. Uh, okay. Um. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. You go last, so I guess my character goes first.
Okay. Well, I'm enjoying myself, so I don't even realize there's a problem. Uh,
I'm gonna say like when you get almost there,
yeah.
his helmet is off, and then he's like, "Oh crap, crap! I don't need to let people see who I am." And then I guess you like try to tell him like, "Oh, it's okay." And then all of a sudden he like knocks you off, and then like attack you, and then his eyes are like pure white, and he's like, "I swallow your soul." And then that's like after. Then now I guess we go into a fight.
Okay.
Okay, and
I'm surprised. I was like, okay.
I don't know when I'm like, well, when without doubt, like literally just think of like the randomest thing of my favorite stuff, and I'm like, well, deadites, yeah,
Yeah.
Evil Dead, yeah,
I
counter
mean,
like a.
when this happened to Ash, they let him finish, but okay. So,
I know it's me. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm
it
doing.
was
To I'm
awkward
like,
finishing, but he got to finish. It was.
I'm gonna attack you with a claw attack, and I don't know. I know this thing's got like the parry and dodge thing. I want to just simply because I don't have a clue
Alright,
where
well,
it's
my
any.
sword gives me like a 2 to parry. Do I roll a d20 and just add my parry score to it, or is that it?
Um, I guess so.
This fucking system, I swear to God. Alright,
Honestly, we're looking through this the other night.
yeah.
I would have been able to rate this. Then maybe I could like halfway know what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I got a pair. I got a +3 actually.
Okay.
Crit and +3, so 23.
Okay. I guess like you.
I mean, yeah. If we're using D20 rules, I mean, I should automatically succeed because I had a crit.
Like yeah, D20 rules was like the character of Ribs Palladium was like the stats of their weapons. Like yeah, this is like this is literally like fucked up.
Yeah.
I
All right.
don't
So
know
he
how
takes a
that's.
swipe at me with the claw, and I duck. I duck it, and I was like, ah, oh, that's no fun, big boy. And I'm going to zap him with my electrical arc.
Okay, crap. Where's that spell at? I'm
I'm going
like,
to read it right
okay.
now.
Huh?
I'm going to read it right now. Let's see. One melee round. It deals 2d6 massive damage. And +2 to strike. Electrical blast counts as one melee attack and is linked. Blah blah blah. This means character with 4 attacks per attack. Blah, blah. 2 electrical attacks possible without a melee round. While the damage is not great as accurate, it is easy and expensive to spell to cast. All right. 14 is my roll.
Okay, I'm gonna say that's a hit.
Okay, hits and 2d6 massive damage. He takes 7 massive damage from me.
Okay,
Blasted with lightning.
yeah, I'm gonna say his armor was like, I guess, conductive, like it shocks through him,
Okay.
or like electricity, like it hurts him, and he shocks and he screams, and then he looks at you again. And he says, this time, he says, this time I'm gonna get something, but I don't know. I'm trying to think of like some thing that would sound like something what a deadite would say, but it's like right now my brain's not getting over. So he just says, I'll swallow your soul again, I guess, or just some better way. Just anyway, he attacks you again, but this time he like goes straight for like a bot attack. Like he just goes to like lunge for your neck, like your jugular, like the throat. Okay.
This time I rolled a 7.
Okay. With that parry?
Yeah, with parry I rolled a 7.
Okay. I almost want to say like roll a d6 to see like if you accidentally like hit him in the neck because he's like just straight up like.
Rolled a 6.
On the throat, and then I guess roll damage.
Roll a what and roll damage?
Like roll damage for your sword.
My sword, okay. All right. Well, under the weapon it said 4. Is that 4d6?
Yeah, I think it's supposed to like have like 4d6. I think that's how it works.
He takes 5. He takes 5 damage.
He gets like a little bit of a cut in his neck. He goes and reaches back in his pocket and he pulls out like it's like a knife, but it looks like just a regular knife, and then he like flips it around to like have like a stabbing thing, and then he like just goes to like I guess and then I guess that's now your turn.
Okay.
That would work.
I'm looking at my spells real quick.
Doing this by memory, let alone it's a mix of different systems. So I'm like, yeah, this is like.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is getting worse by the second.
Yeah.
I have no clue.
Well, we can always convert it to D20. So.
Well, I guess if you can do it on the fly, it'd be awesome.
Let's see. I would do Thunderclap, but I don't know if it like against even those against say.
Man, it bust all the glass and
these bonuses. It doesn't really seem like it does any damage. That's the problem. Dousing. Let's see. Dirt to sand. Okay. 5-foot step backwards, and I'm going to cast Firebolt. And so I just So I back up. Lightning turns to fire. Badoom. And I rolled an 11.
Okay, what did you cast again?
Firebolt.
Okay, you rolled 11. The fireball hits him, and it hits him like kind of like a little bit above the chest.
Yeah.
And it's his turn. And now,
MD is massive damage. What's SDC?
Oh, STD. MDC is mega damage.
Okay.
Yeah. I think the part at the end is capacity. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So it's better to do mega damage, right?
Yeah, that fireball was MDC spell, wasn't it?
Well, it's 46 MDC, but I could also choose to do 1d6 times 10 SDC.
Okay, which one did you do?
Well, I mean, SDC is that like just standard damage? That's lesser, right? Or what? All right. Well, I'll do the mega damage. I dealt 17 mega damage.
Okay. Well, instead of that, you pretty much like don't completely kill him, but you like it hits him in the chest, like the same thing, but instead of like just doing like that, it blows a hole through his armor because his armor was standard damage,
Yeah.
and he's like, he pretty much got like half of his face burned off from like the jaw down, and like most of his body's bleeding, and
Okay.
he's still alive because well, I mean, he's also a deadite. Anybody who watches Evil Dead, I'm pretty sure that would still be the case. But anyway, he goes to like stab you, and I guess you like, dodge or parry.
Okay. 16.
Saying, what was it? Dodge or parry?
Parry.
Um, he's like you blocked the sword, like you stopped the knife from hitting, like your sword hits his hand, his arm, and stopped it from like that.
Okay.
Then and I guess it's your turn.
Okay. Let's see. Whoa. And I'm gonna do Flame Lick. It's another blast of fire. And that lasts two melee rounds per level. So it lasts for 6 rounds. All right, he takes another 7 mega damage.
Okay. It does like
He can attempt to dodge it apparently.
the fails on dodging it, and well, let's see. It pretty much hits him, and it like burns like it burns through his armor and stuff, and it's like melted metal on like his armor, like not metal, but it's like steel or something. I can't find metal that's not would be mega damage.
Okay.
It screams. All of a sudden, you hear on the like you hear door you came in, you hear like people beating and like trying to break it down. They're like, "What's going on?" And I can't remember your girl's name. My brain's like forgetting everything right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Person that's with you like calling for their name, like her name.
Tala. Tala's my partner's name.
Yeah. Well, she hollers your character's name.
Yeah. A little busy right now.
She's like, "What's going on?"
He's trying to kill me.
And the other guy's like, "Trying to kill him." And then she's like, "A book yourself, boy."
Yeah, I'm working on it. So, all right. So I hit him with fire. He took 7 mega damage. I think it's his turn now.
Okay.
Unless he's dead.
Well, actually, he just says, "See you around," and he jumps out the window.
Okay. I look at him and just go, rude. So, all right.
And then
Quench my flames.
Then all of a sudden, like you hear like the door's like almost kicking down because they're like both kicking down the door, and there's like other people and stuff that's like trying to help them get in.
I calmly just put my pants on and like pull my shirt down. You know, they'll probably have the door
And
kicked
you
in.
notice from the back, 2 people just ran into the bar, and one is apparently carrying a double-barrel shotgun with like a metal arm.
I draw my submachine gun and like.
You hear a name called Pablo. I think that's his name.
Do I recognize the name Pablo?
Roll a I guess it's like a history check.
Okay.
Just roll a d20, and I guess like would your character know about the past movies and stuff?
Probably not.
Past.
Well, I roll. Do I add my intelligence to it?
I don't know. I know there's a special one for like understanding like stuff of the past.
Well,
I
if it's if
I,
it's if
I
it's
guess.
just if it's just my IQ, it's a 9. But I rolled a natural 1, so
Okay. You don't know it at all.
okay. Some guy named Pablo. Well, I got my gun drawn. Has anybody broken into the bathroom yet?
Yeah, the people thought we broke in and they was asking you and stuff, and then that's when you hear like two people run in and you heard the name Pablo.
Okay. I kind of slowly peek around the corner and see what's going on over there.
Uh, One guy's got like a metal arm, and the other one's like just a human. The other one's a human but with a metal arm, and the other one's got a shotgun. And he kind of like looks at you and kind of gives you a wink.
Are they robbing the place?
Not exactly. They start talking, and they're like whispering in the thing like, "How the heck we end up here?" And was that one of them deadites again? Like like what the frick did the book do this time? He's like, I don't know. He's like, well, I told you, don't be. You said before you had that problem back in the past when you said the words wrong. He's like, well, sorry.
Okay. Well, all right. Is the elf cyborg still here?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, what's up with your friend? He tried to kill me a minute ago. Like things were
Like
going
I
fine, and he
don't.
just like flipped out and like tried to attack me.
He's like, I don't know. He's like, what the heck did happen?
I don't know. Things were going fine, and then all of a sudden, like he took his helmet off and he just flipped out, and he was like, I'll swallow your soul," and he tried to attack me, and I started kicking his ass.
And one with a shotgun, like he puts it up, and then he like walks towards you, and he's like, yeah, you seem to have in wherever we're at some other alternative world or something. You apparently
Okay.
got another a deadite problem.
Okay. What's
He
a
says,
deadite?
he's like, I don't know. He's like, it's a long story, but the short run is a book known as the Necronomicon Mortis. It's having like
27 to
people
know what the Necronomicon is.
what?
Okay, I may not know what Ash vs. the Evil Dead is or Evil Dead is, but like the Necronomicon is from other things, and especially since we're in a high fantasy science fiction world, I probably might know what the Necronomicon is. So I rolled a 27 to know what it is. Do I know what it is?
That it's a dark evil book, but you feel like now you're thinking that it was a hint before of like an old TV show and like a movie too, and you're like thinking, are these people like characters from some other world where back in the past
I'm
of
not
this
thinking.
world?
I'm not thinking that at all. I not one on them. I have no idea these people are from from a TV show. But it's
Okay.
like okay, I know of the evil book known as the Necronomicon. It's like okay, all right. I let them finish their description.
Yeah, they just tell us like it's that, and then there's deadites, and they
Okay.
tell you that it's like
All right. So they're summoned from the Necronomicon, but what is a deadite exactly?
um he's like you explain it to him, Pablo, and he's like I guess it's like evil spirits that get in people and they turn them to like well monster people that does like nasty stuff, like try to eat you and stuff and kill you.
Okay, so the fox guy just got possessed just now, and that's why he was trying to kill me.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. He was fun. Well, you guys have a good luck with that. I go and pay my tab.
He's like, well, see ya.
Yeah,
And he kind of shoots you like the fingers, like the to the head and the fingers deal.
yeah, little salute.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. How much does my tab cost?
Um, Let's see. Factors in like all the damage and stuff, so it's like
Oh, I'm not paying for the damage.
he,
I'm not paying for. I'm not paying. I'm not paying for a demon coming out like trying to kill me.
well, he's like well, you know what? I'll just go easy on you and just give you pretty much 70 credits.
I'm not paying 70 credits for 4 drinks.
Like, well, there's a little extra added in, but I cut it down.
I'm not paying 70 credits for my drinks. No, I tell the bartender to go fuck off and I leave.
He just goes into like his back room, and you don't know what he does.
Okay, that's great. I've already left.
What do you do? Like, just go
We
back
just
home or
leave. We
something?
leave the bar. It's like no, fuck. We're dine and dash. No,
Yeah.
it's like I'm not paying. I'm sorry. It's not my fault. I was attacked by a fox monster. I will gladly pay for the beer, but if he's gonna charge me 70 credits, like for a couple of shots, then I'm not paying for that. Like, okay, what would an average shot cost?
Um, Honestly, I'm gonna say roll an intelligence check. Like, just add your intelligence and roll.
Uh, that 13.
Um, before that should have not cost that much. You know that he's probably factoring in the fact of all the stuff you just went through
Yeah,
into the bathroom.
yeah. Well, I guess he's not gonna get any money now. So yeah, I just leave.
Before it was way like probably much lower than that.
Yeah. Yeah. So he's before by the time he comes out with whatever gun or whatever he's gonna try to do to intimidate me with, we're already gone. I hope the deadite comes back and fucks with him. So yeah, all right. So we leave. We go home.
Somehow I'm gonna like have to. I don't even know how we would do it because I don't know if we're gonna have to do it in Rifts. I mean the Palladium rules or D&D. Cause we're kind of like half and half of like Ash and the other guy.
Yeah. I'll just let Ash deal with. I'll let Ash deal with this shit. So.
Yeah. That may just be like a random encounter because that wasn't nothing important. I just like, well, what I'm going to do for a fight? And I'm like, well, you can't really have just a random fight for just the heck of it.
You can never
So
random
I'm
fight
like,
for the
well,
heck of it.
when I'm down, think of a movie. I'm like, first movie in my mind, come up with it. I'm like, okay, Brian, come up with a movie that can get me into a counter all fast so I can just say, have that out of my system. And I'm like, well, first thing that pops up is,
Are you
well, straight
suggesting
up.
that I could have fought the Cool Runnings guys? Is that what it is? Could I fought the Germans from Cool Runnings? Yeah, it's like you stand no chance, Jamaica. What do you want to say to me, Jamaica? Yeah, it's just like why do you hate the Jamaican bobsledding team so much? Why? It's not cool, man. That's a movie. It's a movie.
Yeah, but like, I don't have a clue what that
I'm
is.
fighting Cool Runnings character. Right now. No. Alright. I will be back in a moment. Hold on. All right. So we go home. Do we have a TV? Do we have like is it like does TVs and still exist in this time period?
If there's like actual TV series because from what I know and stuff, that stuff don't exist anymore unless you're like in a big city that does it just for themselves. Like it's not like
Is there any type of like mass communication or like stuff that people watch just for entertainment? Because I ain't gonna read a book because I'm illiterate. So I mean,
yeah. I guess for entertainment, you guys like. I, I almost want to say you take on the. Well, wait, you didn't even get the books, did you? I was gonna say we play D&D. Like you like I don't know. Yeah, that's stupid.
I don't think. I do not think Kesk would play D&D. And Davis is trying to talk. I'm gonna put us all on one call because Davis is trying to talk to me. All right. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Okay, hold on. So Darkwolf and I were playing Rifts. So I'm gonna add him to this call.
Okay.
So.
Well, I have a crazy idea that I want.
Okay, what is? All right, what is this crazy idea you have, sir?
Hello?
Hi.
Okay, Eddie.
Yes.
Pertaining to City of the Spider Queen,
Yes.
I've got a really crazy idea
What is this crazy idea?
that I could justify, but
Okay.
I need your permission.
Okay.
My summoner's Eidolon
Okay.
presenting the summoner, should I need the character, with a firearm.
What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? Okay, your Eidolon has a firearm. What were you trying to tell me? Davis. Davis, come back. He's having some kind of trouble. Jesus Christ. Davis.
I don't know what happened.
Well, I think I got shut off my extender. Hold on a second. That might be part of the problem. I might disappear for a minute.
Okay.
Let's see. Alright, can you hear me?
Just said call failure.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, so what about your Eidolon?
So, my Eidolon presents, because it's from another dimension entirely. Well, not dimension, like another plane.
Okay.
Otherworldly being.
Yeah.
Presents the summoner with a firearm, specifically a single round bolt action rifle.
Okay.
And brings it enough rounds every time it's summoned, or every week, in order to bring it up to a total stock of no more than 20 rounds ever.
I mean, can your Eidolon conceivably do this?
Well, you are summoning the Eidolon from another plane or whatnot, and it doesn't even look like anything from the known.
So what
existence.
dimension are you summoning this Eidolon from?
That I haven't exactly determined yet.
So from the Fast and the Furious universe, is that it?
Well, it would be a relatively old rifle, like World War I era at the latest.
It could be from World War One in the Fast and the Furious universe. It just Shaw and Decker and
I'm just asking,
Toretto have not
I'm
been
just
born
asking
yet.
if this is okay. It's not something that would have
Brian
happened
hasn't been born yet.
Summoner.
That's like we haven't. This is pre-movie one.
It would have been like the summoner's been traveling with the Eidolon for some time, and eventually it's just like the Eidolon happened on something, and was able to occasionally resupply the summoner with ammunition for it, and they figured out how it worked.
I mean, as long as you can do with it within the rules, I'm fine with this.
Okay. The most important.
What am I going to do? Say no? I've got Spider-Man. I'm playing Spider-Man.
The most important thing, Eddie, is that whether or not you will accept guns in your campaign setting.
Oh, no. I won't accept guns in my campaign setting except Marvel characters, or Highlander characters, or He-Man characters, or Overwatch characters that come from a setting with guns. But no guns. No guns. Of course you can have a character with a gun. Of course you can play a character with a gun.
Okay, that saves me. It's either that, or I take a string of like 5 feats that allow me to punch as hard as a monk.
Okay. Would you like to play Rifts?
Not particularly. I don't mind listening in.
Okay.
Because I'm working on this summoner.
I was going to invite you to the next... We were going to try to do this every Tuesday. and I was gonna invite you and everybody else to this one. Except it took me like a freaking 4 hours to make my character, so it's like, I figured it was just like, yeah.
Oh, so it's like playing Pathfinder for the first time.
Worse. It's like there's a lot of really good source material and cool ideas, but it's like I can't make it's Palladium, and I'd always heard Palladium was hard, and I see, yeah, it is. It's convertible. It's convertible D20, but it's like it's.
Oh, well, we're playing half and half.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. So I'm playing a lady. Rifts takes place in the far future. And there was a cataclysm which has merged dimensions, and so it's like the Earth is overrun by aliens and demons and mutants and weird shit.
Magic and all random shit. It's pretty much everything, including the kitchen sink. It's
Yeah,
everything.
the Ninja Turtles. The Ninja Turtles showed up at one point. And I'm my character's based off of Trish from Devil May Cry, so I'm like a demon person with lightning and magical powers, and I'm a bad guy. I'm like a bandit, and we robbed a poor elf dude and stole his shit, and then we traded all the stuff to the black market for money. Then I went drinking, and there was a fox person and an elf guy at the bar, and so I seduced the fox guy and started having sex with him in the bathroom. And then because I am a simple creature, I'm gonna make my characters my female characters promiscuous because I'm clearly just a pig. And then the fox guy turned into a deadite and tried to kill me, so I had to fight him. And then Ash and Pablo showed up from Evil Dead. It's like, all right. And then the bartender tried to charge me $70 for like a couple of drinks because like there was damage to his bathroom, and I was like, I'm not paying for like for my life being threatened or stuff like that. So we just left, and he went into the back room probably to get a shotgun to intimidate us with, but we're already gone. So that's where we're at.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, we go home. If there's like if there's anything like a TV or like
I don't think cable runs in this world.
well, is there like internet or something? Is there some type of like just mass entertainment that people watch?
Sounds like someone was being rude.
Yeah. But, I don't think that Kesk and Tala would play D&D. They just don't seem like the type. But if there's some type of mass entertainment, like on computers or something like that, I'm just gonna watch that and eat pizza. And we're gonna chill for the rest of the day. So.
Okay.
What I know from people talk about the lore and other people playing, all I know is certain places that are like big towns can only have that stuff, but it's only because like they wired it up and stuff.
Okay.
And like from where you're at, you're like in just your typical run around town. Like it's like your typical post-apocalyptic town. Like most of the stuff laying out in the street is like probably just like some made up like fences out of just like random metal. Like there's hardly no electricity or running water. Like you pretty much got to go back in the old days. You got to like find
we have sparse technology, but I don't have like a laptop or like a TV or anything like that.
It's like the post-apocalyptic.
Yeah,
and I only know that.
And I'm illiterate, so I couldn't figure out how to use it if I wanted to. Okay, I just eat pizza and drink some beer and go.
Yeah, because like I think only like in Laszlo or the Coalition places are like the only best chance for like stuff like that.
Okay.
They got it fixed where you're at. It's just a rundown.
All right. Well, I'm gonna eat pizza and I'm gonna drink some beer and go to bed. And I'll wake up the next morning and let's do it all again. So where's Tala?
She's like she just gets up and she's like stretches her arms and then she like puts on her clothes and stuff and her armor and. But she's got like a little bit of armor, but it's like your, I guess like just armor, like not like big time armor. Like I don't know if it's called armor. It's like I can't remember what it is. It's like like a body suit thing.
Okay.
That guy you was fighting like was having stuff, just like this male kind of fixed to just be able to be put on as a suit.
All right. Well, we get ready and we're gonna head out to the edge of town and get a couple miles away from town and rob people.
She asks you, hey, you want to go to that crazy and rob him?
To the who and rob? Rob who?
The crazy.
Crazies have powers, right?
Yeah, they have a few psionic powers.
That's a no. That's a no. I'm gonna leave him be.
Okay, but she says that because he just had an episode the other day, he not be hooked up to like a thing and stuff for them, like to drain out all the stuff that happens to him, because it's like they gotta like clean the system and stuff. And he's like, right now, there's probably just like one lady, just knock her out or something, or like some nurse or something that's just checking on him.
Yeah, but what if he wakes up and starts hitting us with psychic attacks and like shit?
She's like, oh, okay, well, what the heck? It's just,
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think it would be easy.
The heck that thing
Look,
was.
if we run into trouble, cool. But like yesterday, that's fine. But I think it's a much smarter idea to like just rob merchants who are not prepared for us, and that we can just take their shit, no problem. That's a smarter idea. Yeah.
Was asking if you want to go to this one guy at the end of this town, but I don't know too much about him.
What guy?
Supposed to be some kind of DB, and then like I don't know, he's like some kind of, I don't know, he looks human, but I know he's a DB. Everybody says he is, and you can kind of tell because he's got like kind of unusual teeth, but like he's supposed to be like loaded with something. So people says he's loaded, and I'm like, what? And there's like something valuable.
Well, like what kind of DB is he? I mean, is he really powerful, or is he just kind of weird?
He's I can't remember what his race is that she says, but he says that I think the only trouble he'll probably give us is that I just know that he's a little bit more than your average strength person, but he ain't no ridiculous strength. A little bit.
I'd feel more comfortable we knew more about this guy before we actually tried to rob him.
Okay.
And we're bandits. That's our thing. We rob people on the road where there's no law. I kind of like I would try to avoid shitting where we eat if at all possible. I mean, we're already I mean, the law is not on us now, but we already shook down dog guy, Cole, and yeah. I'd rather if just the townsfolk think we're just two dangerous broads that people shouldn't mess with. I don't want them to.
Okay.
Besides,
she says
if we shake down people coming to the town with goods and take their stuff, and turn them away, the people in this town won't know any difference. They won't know that any merchants were going to come here in the first place. It was just like, well, whatever reason they didn't arrive. So.
Well, she says she knows a place on the road, but a possibility maybe, but she knows drive like he rides like something like a stable like this that other person the other day was having, but it's more like the thing he has like that he uses to like move the thing and stuff. It's more like creature, and knows it's like some kind of like 8-legged creature that's like a bug. But people says, from what I could tell, it seems to be harmless because the thing like fly or something.
I didn't understand much of that. Well, okay, there's a guy who runs a stable with an 8-legged bug creature.
Yeah, like I mean, not stable, but when you got a horse and stuff, that's a stable, ain't it?
It's a mount.
I mean, like when he's like,
he's got a
the horse is like moving the vehicle.
Yeah. All right, so he's like a pack animal that he's used to like transport stuff. All right, well, what about this guy?
No, he's got valuables, but it's either a chance for like probably it's if not also maybe random weapons. I don't know. He just gets them from like he's a thing. What's that word? A scavenger. Like he goes out and just picks up random things he's found from wherever that's been just laid around from after the apocalypse, and he gets it.
Is he armed?
He seems to not be the kind of guy that would put up a fight.
Well, why don't we go and see if he's snooping around, and then maybe we'll
Okay.
go after him.
I guess you go snooping around. What do you say?
Yeah. Head out of town and see if we can find him walking around.
Okay. Well, you go to the area, and then you wait. Well, then you hear like a. Well, you hear like the sound of a big bug moving.
Okay, I hide. I'll go in the front this time.
Okay, and then like you see him coming, and the guy is like all you know is like he's kind of humanoid looking, like he looks almost like a human. A lot of fur on him, like his body's covered in fur, and you
Human
can
with
tell like
fur. So he's a human with fur?
yeah,
Okay.
like I can't remember what the race is, but it looks straight up like a Wookiee.
Okay.
I think it's supposed to be like a Yeti or something.
Alright. Does he look like he has any valuables? That he's collected anything?
Oh, a few stuff sticking out, and one of it looks like almost like maybe a weapon or something. Then you see something that looks shiny. Like you see something shiny.
What was the other thing? The thing before the shiny thing?
It looks like a weapon, but it's like almost like a gun. That's like like you can tell it looks like it has a long barrel.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I guess you like use a SOT check or something. I don't know.
Alright, it's D20 roll. 1.
You can't tell. You just know it's a barrel.
Alright. Is it in his hands, the weapon? Or is it just like...
It's like sticking out of the back of his vehicle.
Okay, when he gets
Like
close... When he gets close enough, I come out in front of him and pull the guns on him. It's like, halt!
He throws his hands up in the air, and he's like, "Oh no! Take whatever you want." And the just like panics and makes like a sound, and like kind of like starts like burying itself into the ground, like kind of like trying to stick its head and stuff, and like
Okay.
burrowing buck.
All right.
Like in self-defense.
All right. What does he have on him?
Notice he's got a gun that looks like it might be some kind of laser gun and stuff. It looks like it's almost made by maybe the same company or the same people that's from your other gun.
Okay.
And then the rest is like gold ingots and like gold diamonds and stuff. A few of it's like probably something, but you can't tell if they're like broken, if they have any, if the some that.
How many gold ingots does he have?
Probably 20.
Okay, we can definitely use that. 20 gold ingots. And how many diamonds does he have?
Credits are like 5. Like the credit sticks, not the credits.
He has 5 credit sticks.
Yeah.
Okay. How many? But he's got diamonds too, right?
Yeah, and some of it's like just like almost like random gold items, statues, and just random gold stuff.
Okay. Well, wait, the diamonds. How many diamonds does he have?
Got like you can't really tell. There's more to count, but it's like probably like maybe a bag full.
Okay, bag of diamonds.
I mean, it's like not in a bag, but it looked like it could fill up like a little decent bag.
Okay. All right. How much random gold stuff does he have?
Probably maybe 19.
Okay.
That just have like a little bit of gold in it.
Okay.
Some of them look like statues, like anamorphic things. Some of them look like horses and a guy maybe with a sword and stuff, and like other random stuff like that.
All right. Is that all the stuff he has?
Ah. And then he's got that gun. I don't know if you take that or not.
Was the gun a laser pistol?
Oh, it's like a rifle,
Okay.
like maybe a rifle or something. Like it looks big.
I take the rifle. I take all of his shit and tell him to get the lost.
Okay. Oh, that pistol, you know for sure now that is the laser pistol.
Okay. All right. How much credits in total are in the 5 credit sticks?
Your partner says don't mess with this one because it's like kind of like it has like a big scrape in, and she's like, I've heard if you stick a bad credit stick with a good one, you're not screw up the files of the other one, and then you'll lose all your money. So she like tossed that one to the side, and then you check the rest of them.
All right.
Oh, that was good. Every one of them got 400, except the last one happened to have 103.
Okay, so every one of them's got 400. The last one's got 300, right?
Oh, 403, like just an extra 3.
Okay, so the other 4, so each one has 400, except the last one has 403. Okay. All right, so that's 1,603 added to my total. I have 9,679.
Okay.
All right, making money. Okay, we're heading back to town. And we're going to go to the black market.
Okay, and she does the same thing and stuff, and then you get in, you, I guess you sit down at the table, and then you like start haggling.
Yeah. I'm thinking I kind of want to save some of the gold ingots because I mean gold is gold.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna like yeah, like so basically how much how much for 1 gold ingot?
You're like asking me out of character.
Well, yeah, I asked them. It's like how much for 1 gold ingot?
They pick it up and they look at it and they're like, well, it's pretty heavy. They say maybe 700 credits for each one.
700 and for each one. Okay, I'm gonna give them 10 gold. 10 gold ingots. So that should give me 7,000 credits. So I should have 16,000 credits now. How much for the bag of diamonds?
They look at it and they try to count it and stuff, and then they start arguing about like who's right. And one's like no 20, one's like no 40, and they start like, well, they just put it all back together, and then they just say, we give you how about it's like, how about 1,000 credits?
All right, 1,000's good. $17,000.
Yeah. Then anything else?
The 19 gold items.
they look at it and interested in the golden horse, and they just say 330 credits.
330 credits. Okay.
And then is that all you do?
Hang on a second. Okay. 330 credits. I have 17,712 credits. Okay. Well, actually, okay. This is. I'm not going to sell it to them, but does the rifle have ammo in it?
It has one clip. The thing shows that it's like almost a little bit close to half empty.
Okay.
Train.
I don't know how that would turn out. I'm like looking at the stats right here for it.
Okay. All right. So I say pleasure doing business with you, and so be good. And we're gonna find another bar. We're not gonna find the same bar. We're gonna find a different bar without a douchebag bartender. That's what we're gonna do.
Okay, you go to the other one. You notice that on the top of it, it has like this. Looks like it almost looks like some kind of animal.
All right.
Not be like some kind of like. And it's got like the animal's got like waves around and stuff. It looks almost like maybe like a fox or something.
Okay.
You go in there and the guy in there got like part of his face is like cybernetic, and then he got like a metal jaw.
All right.
You can tell he's a DB because he got like kind of like a rough like skin, and he's like, "Well, what do you have?" And there's like nobody else in there.
All right. I'm gonna get a beer today.
Uh-huh. He says, "What is it?"
Angry Orchard.
Orchard's okay. And then your companion says, she's like, "Well, I feel a little risky today. Give me something special." And he's like, "Of my own special concoction." And she's like, "What is it?" And he's like, "Unknown surprise." And she's like, "Well, what the heck is that?" He's like, "It's a little kind of special alcohol that I've been finding out how to learn how to make from this book that tells you make magic kind of potion like alcohol drinks." From the thing that it says that you pretty much drink it and it ends up being like just a random you pretty much the same thing or like some random alcohol. So it's like completely random of whatever it could be, like you drink of like any random drink that could exist through the multiverse. I'll take that.
It's gonna wind up as water.
Huh?
It's gonna wind up as water, Tala. It could be any random drink. It could wind up as water or monkey urine or Zima.
He's like random effect. Any alcohol. It's not like it. You can't tell. Like it's. I mean, like it's supposed to be alcohol. It just that's all it can be. But it's from whatever exists already from out the multiverse.
Okay.
She's like, what the hell? She slapped her hand on the ground. And she's like, just give it to me. And she drinks it.
Enjoying my beer.
Yeah, she drinks it and Well, anyway, she drinks it and she's like, "I think this is strong," and she's like strong and out of character. She just pretty much ended up drinking Klingon L.
Okay. That would be blood wine.
Yeah. Yeah. Like what it's called.
All right,
So I
so
want to like.
there's nobody in here but the bartender.
Yeah.
Is the bartender reasonably attractive?
And probably not. His skin is like real rough looking. Like it looks like
He's a demon. He's a cyber demon.
yeah,
That's
not
hot.
really. He's like,
That's hot. All right, I'm gonna try to seduce the bartender. I'm a simple creature. 12. I flirt with the bartender a little bit.
he does he don't say nothing, but he kind of like puts his hand in like a shoo you away motion, like shoo fly.
Okay. Away, barfly, away. Damn it. All right, well, okay, I guess I'll just talk with Tala.
And y'all just talk stuff
Well, I
for a little
suppose.
bit. Then,
Yeah, go ahead.
then all of a sudden you hear somebody come walking in,
Yeah.
and all you know is like he's got like a helmet, and it's got like it's like a almost like a baseball helmet, but he's got like a mask over his head, and you notice like his one leg that don't have a pants leg on it is like cybernetic, and then he kind of like hops towards like the other end, and then he kind of just he hits his like fist on the ground and like asks for like just for Jägermeister.
So he's like a post-apocalyptic guy with a robot leg?
Yeah. And like his suit is like just like his clothes is like just random like just bits and pieces of jackets and stuff.
We will talk with him while he's doing Jaeger.
Yeah. You go and talk to him.
Yeah.
Okay. You sit down and he's like like in a deep voice. What you ladies want?
We're just bored and like looking to party. Had a good day.
And he takes his mask off, and you can tell that he's kind of like an orc, but you can tell like some of his teeth look like they either been like he broke his teeth or something. They look messed up on one side of his face.
Okay. Take it. He's seen a lot of action.
Yeah. He's just like just asking y'all like what y'all want and stuff.
19 to bang the orc.
He's not interested into you.
Damn it.
He tells you like he's like I don't have no interested in.
Oh, he's gay. Okay, I got it.
No, he just says
no. He's gay. It's okay. It's perfectly all right. It's hot lady with 11 beauty, is coming up here, and could have had some hot orc human sex, but no, that's fine.
Oh, he mentioned something about his leg, about his cybernetic leg.
Well, what about the cybernetic leg?
Oh, he said I had a girlfriend before, and this is how I end up with this machine.
Well, I'm not that nasty.
I'll just say I'm not in the mood anyway.
Okay. It's gay.
You don't know. He could just maybe just be in a bad mood.
All right. See, this is what happens when, Malmoto won't let me, sleep with people to regain willpower. It's I make all my other characters whores. That's what it is. Well, okay. I don't know. Tala and I are friends, but like Quest is by. I'll hit on Tala.
Oh, I don't know, because it's
16.
out of character.
Hey, the original characters, so I mean I can do whatever I want with her.
I'll go and just say, like, out of character, there's a real main reason why, and it's not because he's gay.
Okay.
Just because of the cybernetic leg, that not just be.
I know. I'm being snippy.
Okay.
Okay. Well, 16 to hit on Tala.
Back for a second.
What's that?
What did you say?
I rolled a 16 to hit on Tala.
She just gives you like a mean look, like what the hell are you doing?
Okay, fine. Some bullshit. Some bullshit. No one in this loser town wants to party.
Apparently not.
Yeah.
Nobody loves you.
Nobody loves me. Oh, things are going fine. I hooked up with the Fox dude yesterday, but then he turned into a demon. So it's like, you know. See, I'm not murder hoboing, but I'm slut hoboing. That makes any sense? Trying to just fuck everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, you know. Alright, well, the scene is dead.
You're noticing commotion outside.
Well, well, okay, how much is my tab?
I didn't hear a single word you said.
What? How much is my tab?
Like you couldn't.
How much is my fucking tab?
Oh. He says, first he says, well, first thing I want to know, I know you had a hard time with the other guy, so I'm going to go easy with you and just give you just 10 credits.
10 credits, okay. Apparently the bartenders talk in this town.
Oh, I'm going to let you know about the place where you're at. You're pretty much like, you're like, it's like a town like what we would have in a world, but you're pretty much like in D&D version, a village.
Okay.
Just because there's like
great,
no technology.
Everybody talks. Alright, I pay him 10 credits. Alright, we go outside.
Like, you don't really, like, there's a grocery store, but nobody does nothing in there but they'll just use it for either gang activities or something. Okay. Most stuff is had grown or something, or scavenged throughout the wasteland.
Alright, I got it. I pay him 10 credits. Alright, we go outside.
Like, you had to have, like, merchant people and stuff.
Alright, what? We go outside. I don't care. Dude, I don't care. We go outside. What do we see outside?
You notice there's like a giant bug attacking people, and people's like, some of them get killed and eaten by it.
I mean,
it's like a big bug. It's like a beetle.
How aggressive is it? I mean, can we avoid it?
It's pretty aggressive. It's like pretty aggressive, like, you know, without the eat. Some people didn't holler that it not be that bug that they were talking like Pena was talking about.
I mean, is it blocking our way back home?
Yeah.
Alright, fine. I zap it with lightning.
Okay, it's roll for combat.
Alright, hang on.
So there's like now
well, I just attack it. I just attack it. I don't even, like, if it's distracted killing other people, then I could probably just get a surprise round on it.
Okay. roll for written and damage and stuff.
Okay.
Because like half of this is like risk and plague, and half
10.
of this is D&D. 10. You hit it.
Hit it.
Roll for
All right.
damage.
Takes 8 mega damage.
Okay. Let's see. See what this thing's stats are. Wait, let's see. You're probably about maybe. Never mind. I think you're pretty far enough. But there's something when you get close to it, you have to not roll if you get like in close thing.
Okay.
It's a roll. But anyway, you hit it. You hit it like right above the head, and like the lightning doesn't really like do like actual physical harm to it, but you can tell like it has like a streak of pain, like it wasn't pleasant.
Okay. What does it do?
A streak of like pain, and then it's like still kind of fighting the other people and stuff. But it's kind of like on its way working towards you.
Okay.
So I guess like your companion. I just have to say companion, but she asks for the laser pistol. Do you have it on you?
I look at her and say, right cheek, go ahead.
Okay, and she like grabs it, and then she tries to aim. Okay, let's see. She totally misses.
Okay. All right, now do you want to roll for combat?
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
6.
Okay, see, let's see, okay. She's got a 10. Okay, and then other people in just their own order, or like all in one order.
All right.
Because there's a bunch of people, I don't want to like really spend. And like most of them just random things. So the way this thing works, pretty much first, then you then people.
I mean, if they're non-combatants, you shouldn't have to roll for them. It should also all that should matter is who's involved in the combat itself.
Well, they're kind of fighting it and stuff. Cause like some people's like hitting it with like swords. Some people's like using maybe some gun or something.
Wait a minute. Are they engaged with melee with this thing? And like we're not like, is it far enough away that other people are fighting it and dealing with it?
I don't know. Like some people are a little bit like not too far away because it's like attacking them like like a predatory animal. Like if a bear was running the town and just attacking random people, it just finds.
Okay,
and,
but
like,
other people. Okay, stop. Other people are in melee with this thing. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
All right. I wish I'd known that.
Well, the bug is like a flying bug. It's in the air.
All right. Who's at the top of the initiative order?
The bug. The bug is, I don't know if you need the name, but it's just a beetle.
Okay.
And it's then it's you. Then your ninja, and then the people.
Okay. All right. What does the bug do?
The bug. Let's see what its attacks are. Let's see. I'm playing. Let's see. It pretty much just like stabs this one person.
Okay.
See, okay. That missed. This is your turn.
I go home.
Go home?
Yeah. If they're fighting in melee and their other people are dealing with it, it's distracted, so I don't really have to worry about it. So I just go home.
I guess you go home and
we go home and rest for the night.
Yeah, I guess you and your girl just like sneaks past them real fast.
Yeah.
You have to deal with the aftermath.
I'm
gonna like literally just
we don't care. I'm a criminal.
Okay, I'm gonna do DOS and see what happens when you wake up the next day. Like if
All
the
right.
plate's gonna be effed up, or the ghost town, you're gonna get ambushed by that bug or something.
No, that's fucking great. We can fucking rob people's houses at that point.
Because I doubt this bug is gonna be easy. Cause,
this is what happens when you play evil, dude. This would like happen. This is like when you play a character that's just this. You asked for this. You asked that I play an evil character. Well, here's that's what evil looks like. Well, okay, you do that. I'm gonna stop the recording real quick because we're like over an hour. We're over an hour, yeah.